hours of editing. Like I don't. So I'm getting help. Now it's not going to be free. Meetings get scary, honey. Not even just marketing, but I'm getting social media check. What's up, y'all? It's your girl KP, and I'm back with another video. Y'all might can't tell, but it's been a minute since I actually got on the vlog and did a video for this series. A lot has happened, and I just been working, honey. I've been working so much that I ain't really thought about getting on camera for real, but I wanted to give y'all like a full update, how launch day went, and then I'm gonna get into this setup because I just finished recording 6 videos for social media. Let's start with launch day. Who told me to pick that day? But y'all, honestly, I'm so glad that I picked a day finally, just because if you don't put a date on something, you're never gonna like start. Okay, so I just had to throw it out there. Not to say I'm fully ready, not to say I'm an expert, nothing like that. But one thing I will say is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So let's start with Saturday, because I don't know who told me to double book 2 events. Like, me having to plan a whole program and follow through with it 2 days before my launch date is insane. Okay, never again. But I learned my lesson. Posting stuff straight from the business page to my personal Facebook. Okay, when I say those photos from the photo shoot went up, okay, scary up, okay, 5,000 views, 300 some likes, like what? So that was already overwhelming, but I had to program that day, so I really couldn't like sink in what was going on, but I was getting so many responses. Okay, mostly good. I shout out to everybody that supports me and just wants to see me win. Just thank you. If you want to see me win, thank you. But I also had some people that were giving me different feedback. Okay, so Sunday I sent out a text blast to 60 people out of my contacts, and I'm just like, hey, I'm starting this business. If you don't work with me, refer me to somebody. This is what I got going on. When I started the K Collection LLC, as well as Drip by KP, if you know, you know, I was doing everything on my own. I just jumped in head first, had the stimulus check, spent it on inventory, and the rest was history. I was only thinking about getting supporters from strangers, okay, because I'm already knowing the game of like, people that's closest to you are not obligated to support. They don't have to support, and I never thought that. So I was reaching out to the strangers from jump, but I want to make sure that I don't feel like I'm on an island like I did before. Like, I'm not doing business on my own. If anything, this is all of our businesses, okay? I need help. I need assistance. I need opportunities. Whatever you know, whoever you know, send it to a friend, family, anybody. Okay, so I sent out a text blast, and I was thinking I was only gonna get like 3 different texts back or something like that, but a lot of people was responding to the text and just like congratulating me and just letting me know, yeah, they're gonna book. Mind y'all, half of y'all, well, no tea, no shade, but if you tell me that you're gonna book, I'm probably not gonna believe you. Then March 16th, that Monday, okay, I launched. I just posted a reel. I made the website live, y'all. I have been working on that website behind the scenes. I'm so mad I did not take y'all on that journey, because I feel like I had to lock in. I could not play about not having that website done, because what is a launch without a platform for y'all to search on? I wasn't going to do a website because I didn't want to pay for somebody to develop it. But then I'm like, Canva, just do a Canva website. So y'all, I worked day in and day out to make that website as perfect as I can get it with my experience, y'all, because I'm not a web designer, okay? I just needed a little booking link. But y'all know I can never do stuff just simple. I have to do it big. But like, y'all, it's one of those things where I'm not trying to say that I'm not excited and everything like that, but like, when you work on something for so long, it's like when you get to the finish line, it just feel like it's over. Like, okay, what now? What next? What's gonna happen next? Okay. Let's get into bookings. Like, why is the site not blowing up? But it's like, girl, you just launched yesterday, girl. Or you just launched a couple hours. Let the people find you. But whole time in my head, I'm like, why is there no bookings? I'm just being real honest with y'all. But I didn't really have too many feels on the day of launch day. I went to work. I watched the notifications come in to my phone. I don't know. It's like, I think I'm I'm not new to posting content on social media, so that wasn't a big thing. This isn't my first time starting a business, so that really wasn't a big thing. It's just the daunting, is this gonna work out? That's the only thing that was kind of going through my head. And then, just reflecting on people that support me and how I do have a support system around me. So that was like my thoughts on the day. I want to shout out to Kayla and Miss Joanne because I ended up sending the booking link to someone before launch day. So they were technically my first client, and I actually had a consultation call with them before launch day, y'all. Before launch day. So they was like my trial run. They didn't end up booking, but like I just love any sort of experience that I can gain, okay? Because this is going to be an experience-based service, okay? The more I do it, the more I'm going to get good at it. And then I just want to shout out Burlington, okay? Because Burlington has helped me so much with just like people skills, being able to multitask, like talk to someone, get things done while they're talking, thinking about future plans, knowing how to small talk, all of that, y'all. Shout out to Burlington. Has really sharpened my tool when it comes to that. And then I think 3 days after launch day, I got 2 consultation calls. So I just feel so blessed. Shout out to Jessica. Like, you are the first official paid client, and I'm so thankful. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, sometimes you just need a little bit of encouragement that's not just words. Because I'm sorry, words is not money in my pocket. Not even trying to be funny. Not even trying to be funny. So shout out to Jessica. But I'm also curating itineraries for a price. So if you already have all your bookings and stuff done, but you just don't know what you want to do or whatever, I have itinerary packages if you don't want me to necessarily book your stuff. So it's so much, y'all. It's so much information to tell y'all. Oh my gosh. I have an itinerary to deliver, as well as a proposal to deliver. Shout out to Tiara. Actually, shout out to Jazz for a referral. Okay? Like, I'm telling y'all, you don't have to support me. Just send me to somebody else. I think that's pretty much it. I really don't have many feelings right now, other than like it's a little inkling of the people that don't quite support me all the way. There's such thing as people wanting to support you, but maybe not agreeing with what you're doing. And then like y'all, I feel like my own parents, they don't really be knowing what's going on. I try to keep them in the loop this time and like send them like my website and stuff like that, so it just don't sound like, oh, when I speak about my business, it's like, oh, here she go with another thing. Even though like I feel like before, even when I did the K collection, when they seen me at a pop-up shop actually making sales, that's when it clicked. Like, oh, you have a business. Like, yeah, I don't just say my business lightly. Y'all know how I spoke to y'all about maybe changing my income source, basically if I want to quit my job. I don't know if they're like fully supporting that in a sense of, oh, it don't got benefits, it's not secure, it's so unpredictable. And I get that, but that is what entrepreneurship is. Because I'm gonna say this out loud, but I pray that not only am I going to get land in my dream home, I'm also going to get my dream husband. I'm also going to be able to make majority of my money either off of social media or some type of social platform. Right now, I want to say YouTube, maybe Patreon, maybe a website, something that's going to be my main source of income. And then my travel business is going to be something that I fully enjoy. And it's also going to be another source of income for me to travel wherever I want to go. Hold on, I'm getting into a flow state. Because this is what I really want to talk about, y'all. I seen a TikTok that was like, when you go into entrepreneurship, your faith in God multiplies to the nth degree. And I couldn't agree more, because literally, y'all, you have to have so much faith. And I feel like it gravitates more, especially if you're a believer, not only faith in your business or faith in yourself or confidence in yourself. It's like faith that God is going to provide if this is your purpose. Like, if this is what you're supposed to be doing, God is going to support and push whatever you're trying to do. And y'all, I've never felt so confident about something that I'm working on. And like I'm saying, entrepreneurship, I'm say all that to say, will have you thinking that you crazy. Okay, it's gonna have you thinking that you crazy. I think it's the same rush of like a runner's high, like somebody that's super athletic and all of a sudden all they do is go to the gym. All they do is focus on their protein intake. All they do is drink gallons of water. All they think about is their next PR. Like, it's the same thing of like when you have to lock in, because with entrepreneurship there is no, oh, I'm gonna take a break this week, I'm gonna put the business off to the side. It's like, no, you have to lock in. You have to lock in. And I think it's like a couple wires that seem a little off, especially from the outside looking in, like, oh, this girl is like gun-ho. And I feel like then when you combine that with faith, it's like now you Bible pushing now. But like, that's why it's like I want people to come on this journey, and I'm so thankful for the people that don't make me feel crazy. I cannot stress it enough that support does not always equal understanding. It does not always equal feeling seen. It doesn't always equal a shared experience. Sometimes it just equal, I love Kendra, so I'm gonna support whatever she want to do. But when you talk to people that's like, I've been where you are, I know what you're feeling, you are on the right path. Like, you just need that reassurance sometimes. And y'all, I swear, like, I've been locked in since January. I done made it almost to April. Never in my life, like, that's another thing. Never in my life have I stayed locked in on something for this long. I've always been a January, I have so much energy and then I fall off. By the end of February, I fall off. And I feel like me making everything public, you cannot stop. Because I've been even saying with these journal entries, it feel like I'm a daggone machine. I gotta, soon as I film, gotta edit. Soon as I put out the video, gotta edit the next video. As soon as I edit the last short, I need to be filming the next short so I can plan for next week so I don't have to film for this week. Wait, okay? But I think the difference this time for sure is just having a real passion for something and feeling like I'm on the right path and not just kind of like something that I'm forced, okay? So I gotta end the video. Now, I know the video is getting too long. Thank y'all so much for just listening, just being here. Like I've been saying, I feel like these videos are gonna in turn help somebody in the future and or right now, because this is not easy. I can't wait for the video to be like, I don't know. It's like some stuff I don't want to say, but it would be nice for the day that I make a video that's like, I quit my job. Let me show y'all what y'all, okay? There's a DJI app that basically I can change y'all around. Y'all see I ain't having to get up to do nothing. I done did 3 outfit changes. I use this light right here, this little box light, to do my background. I just had it in the corner right here. I have my lamp light into the mirror, so then there's like a reflection of light into my face. I've done way too much yapping. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Check out my website. It's linked in the description. Book with Purpose is live. I can plan your trip today. Thank y'all so much, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Camera, real raw, uncut, because I'm so mad at myself. Now it's just like, girl, I need to get that work done. She's actually going to Puerto Rico. I just got off a call